This video is very, very interesting. That's why I decided to to use my own voice, because I could see that they are restricting the voice. This video is actually to tell us that black people are the first on earth, and there is no part of this world you will go today you will not see the black race. Okay, let's start with the Pacific Island. The ancient people of the Pacific Islands are black people. The indigenous people of Pacific Islands, they are black people. They are the only black people you see on earth with blonde hairs. Yeah, that is to show you that blacks are the most ancient. They are the first people on earth. You will see them everywhere you go in the world. Everywhere, just name it, name the continent. You will see them everywhere in the world. So the question is this: why are the population of the black people being reduced? Why are they being reduced in some part of the world, like in Australia, where we know that the Aborigines are the original inhabitants of the land? Now this is Negritos. Negritos is another island which the Asian people who live in this island are all black people. They are all black people. They actually owners of this land, but you know, as colonization was going around the world, it is not only to steal mineral resources. Colonization was another way to wipe out, to reduce the population of the owners of the land. Like as we can see what is going on in Australia today and in New Zealand, even in India, the thick forests of India, we still have black people there who live there, who don't even want any relationship with human. So now this is another video that will enlighten you, to make you know that blacks are everywhere. Even you go in the thick forest of Philippines, you will see black people there. What is that telling you? That blacks are the original, the first inhabitants. Now let's go to Australia. Aborigines. These are the Aborigines, the original owners of Australia. They were there before the British came to colonize them. They colonized them and they changed their way of life. They make them not to live the way they used to live, and they brought many diseases to them. Today you see many diseases on earth that was brought with these white people. You see, even you go to Indonesia forest, you will see black people there. There is no part of the world that black people are not indigenous. Actually, the ones that are really shocking is when you go to Europe. Some places in Europe, like in England, the first people in England were blacks. But you see, because we are original people, so we didn't have any need to write our history. That is why our invaders wrote our history. Okay, this is this Shitos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the word very well. This is another island full of black people, in an area where black people are endangered. Even in India, you know that the first people in India are black people. You guys know that. India have a very, very big population of blacks. When I talk about blacks, I don't mean blacks with long straight hair. I mean the original black people with coiled hairs. That's what we're talking about. Black people are the first on earth. And what we need now is to enlighten people more about these people, because the endangering black. Okay, this is another island. Yeah, there are many islands on earth that the Asian people are blacks. Yeah, I think this is the black people I was talking about, who lives in Indonesia. And these people don't want to have any contact with human beings. And there are even some black people living in the thick forest, of Brazil, in the Amazon forest of Brazil. We have black people living, the original owners of the land. So what I'm trying to say is this: you should follow this. This is the black people of the thick forest of India. These people still want to live their lifestyle, but as you can see, they are bringing civilization to them. This so-called Western civilization that is only destroying things, giving us things that we don't need. So what we are trying to enlighten you guys is to know that the owners of this world are black people. Blacks are the owners of this world. They are everywhere. They are indigenous everywhere. But the problem is that civilization, the European Western civilization, is changing them, bringing lifestyles that are hurting their lifestyles, and changing whatever they have as the original human on earth. What we really need to do is abide with these people, what they used to do that makes them to live longer. The Asian people were not greedy people till the Westerners brought greed to them. Greed is what is unaliving most people today on earth, and we must say no to greed, and we must say no to the Western cultures. The Western cultures are good, some ones are good, some ones are very, very bad. We must embrace the good one and reject the bad ones. We have to learn from these people a lot of things. If we are not going to learn from them, then we are not going to live long. This is Papuas. These people too are original black people. Papuas are one of the people who their cultures are there for them. They don't want to change nothing about their cultures. And it's good for them to live like they want to live. Because they lived a better life. That's why they're still existing today, because they maintain their cultures. The Western culture comes with many, many atrocities, and we need to say no to the Western cultures and embrace the original human culture. The original human culture makes people to live longer, and that's what we're gonna condone. Thank you for watching, and remain blessed.